Good morning, friends and family. This is Wander on day 109 of my Appalachian Trail journey. Brother John is checking the map over there, but this has dropped me off at Highway 17A in actually New York State. So I'm doing a southbound today, heading back to Jersey. But this is my first official day in New York. And so theoretically, I will have, at some point, another state done. But I'm just kind of going southbound doing it. All right, 15-mile day, 15.1. Supposed to be sunny and clear all day today, so should be a good day hiking. Going to be rocky, though, big rocks crossing over and maybe some marshy areas. And a big descent at the end. All right, that being said, I think that's got all the details that I need to give you right now. I will bring you back later when I see something interesting to pass on. All right. Okay, came out in the open in this power line area. Give you a view down there. But also I'm hitting a rocky patch, this big rock stuff. I watched the guy's video yesterday, or actually watched it today. He was covering this section. And apparently there's a lot of this rocky stuff that you gotta go over. So that'll be up and coming as I walk along this ridge. Right now we're back into the woods and it's dark under here. The camera doesn't show it. That's currently why I don't have my bug net on, because it darkens things, and in the dim light I want to be able to see the rocks better. So I am getting soaked blazes on my face, but I just have to deal with that for now until it lightens up a little more in here. All right, here's a signpost in the middle of the trail. Georgia 1360. They don't have Katahdin on. Yeah, they'll have Katahdin on there. Oh well. There's also a water cache here. So if you need water, that's empty. That's almost empty. That one's full. That one's half full. I'm good on water for now, so I'm not gonna get any. I think the trail goes this way. I don't see any white blazes. I see blue blazes, so we'll walk up this way a bit and see if I am correct. It's the most defined trail, so it's usually, not always, but usually the case of which one's the AT. And there's a white blaze up ahead, so we're going the right direction. All right, just came out to the open on top of this ridge line here now. And looks like we got a lot of, this may be where the ridge walking starts. I don't think it's gonna be like the knife's edge from a few days back. Unfortunately, the rocks feel dry, so the potential slipping is minimized, as long as I keep my sole of my shoes dry too. All right, okay. Oh, we get to, I may mount this, and because I got to go up there now.
The blazes are painted on the rock, but there's a kind of established path off to the side.
Let you get a look-see here. All right, back to here. I've been walking across for a while now a series of these rock areas here. And since they're dry, it's pretty easy going. Just gotta, you can't make it get any very good speed because they start and stop. But when you're on them, they're easy to step across. Then we'll go back down the woods and then we'll come back up on another one. So here's a nice little water feature. Coming down from there and heading this way. Got a lot of brown in the water. So I guess New York has it too. Okay, I've got to climb up there somehow. And once again, we're up here on this rock ridge. Mosquitoes are starting to buzz my ears now. I think there's going to be a lot of that yet today. Mosquitoes and rock ridges. And another. And another. Just a quick observation. We got these trees here. I don't know if they're cedars. Remind me of Joshua trees out west. There's been a lot of them now on this ridge line that we've been walking across. See, quite a few of them. Don't know what they are. If you know, just drop me a comment. All right. A little breezy up here at the moment. And I got to make my way down there. Oh, there's the rebar handles going down. I think the trekking poles may be in the way, at least if they're attached. So, okay, let's not fall right off the bat here. Okay. Now, got to get down here very carefully. Okay. Alright, so I gotta go down these rebar steps. And I will do it backwards. That's the only safe way to do it. Okay. Hopefully you got all that. So I came down there. All right. Oh, I got a long way down to go yet. All right, I'm gonna put you away for now. Okay, here's a AT logbook. A little nicer built or newer built box. It's got a rubber inner tube lid on the top to keep it some of the rain off. All right. Well, we came down, now we go up. Well, here's a nice little stream to try to cross. Looks like it flows way down there. Yeah. Now we got to get across there. And let me study this for a while, see if there's a good way to get across without getting soaked. Well, I was kind of hoping we were done with these ridge walks, but they're sending us up there and down there, I'm guessing. All right, I got to climb up here. Okay, just topped out on another rocky ridge. It's kind of breezy up there, so hopefully the dead cat's doing its job. One of these places, and this may be it, I don't know, supposedly you can see the New York City skyline with the haze in the air. I doubt you see it today. Let me get out of the way and zoom in a bit. All right, somebody's put a flag up right there. Looks a little worse for the wear. Looks like they need to come up and replace and put a new one up. Okay, well, I'm going southbound. If I was going northbound, I'd be leaving New Jersey and going to New York. So I'm back in New Jersey for the rest of the day. Then after tomorrow's zero, after tomorrow's zero, I will be starting off in New York and not coming back to Jersey. All right, so keep hoping we're done with these rocks, but you know, the AT just substitutes one size of rock for another size. All right, there's a nice little blaze. Turn. They need a few more of those kind of blazes because there's a bunch of spots behind me there that you get there and you stop and look around because you can't find any blazes. And the far out app was a little bit off as well. So when I did find a blaze, it didn't line up with the app. Okay, there's a one for AT North. Not sure what SL is. AT South. And there's a blaze on the tree. So guess we've got more rock climbing to do. Well, here's a nice little river. Got a little brown tint to it, but a good flow. Unfortunately, it comes out of a little pond up there. So I don't know if it's a beaver pond or what, but I've got maybe another half mile or so to go before I really need to get water. So I will just keep going. There's 2 or 3, 4 more water sources coming up real quickly here. Oh, this is bouncy. All right. Let's keep going. So I just filled up at this little stream, refilled my water bottles, cameled up, drank almost a full bottle, just guzzled it down. This is about 7.5 miles on trail, so according to what you want to watch, it's exactly the halfway point. Don't know how accurate that is, but I finished off most of 2 bottles going halfway. And if it gets warmer from here on out, I may want more, so That's why I guzzle a bunch right now, just to get that in my system. They call it camel up. You know, drink like a camel and store it in your body, and that way you don't need to carry as much outside. And I seem to find that works pretty good for me. If I camel up, then I don't get the need to desire to take a drink for a while. Now, just came out on this forest road, and the AT follows it. Don't know how long, but it generally provides a smoother, less abrupt elevation changes than some of the off-road trail does. Oh, okay, it turns. Okay, well, it didn't last long, but I enjoyed it while I had it. Because it goes that way, but I go this way. Okay, here's assume a beaver dam, and the pond behind it, and you got the outflow here. Nice little stream heading down there. All right, I just passed a hiker, through hiker heading north, doing a flip-flop hike, but he said there was some kind of snake on the trail about 100 yards back from where we met, and I think I've gone that far and I haven't seen it, so hopefully it's moseyed on off trail. But I sure been keeping my eyes open for it. All right, there's a sign for the shelter, and that is the Wawayanda, I think it's pronounced, shelter, and back that way somewhere. Oh, there's a state park I think I just passed, Wawayanda State Park. I seen a sign that said park office, but I guess it might have been a side trail. Passed a bunch of thru hikers today and section hikers. I need to concentrate on the rocks here. This is the kind of rocks that if you watch your step, you can make pretty good time because they're spread out enough. But you got to watch your step. So here's a old bridge. This bridge will not carry more than so many tons. Well, wonder how much load you got on it right now with all the gravel and dirt and moisture that it's holding. Who knows? That's got a little river there coming down, some lily pads. Up here a little ways, then back into the forest. Okay, we've got this little stairway going down to the bridge, which is crossing the river. This is just a warm-up for what's coming here in a little bit. There's a section of trail that I will finish out the day. I'll be going down. Oops, watch your step. Section of trail called the Stairway to Heaven. It's about a mile long or more, straight up. Now that's a pretty low sight, isn't it? But anyhow, I'm going down that Stairway to Heaven. Here is a mailbox that I've seen people stop at after they've done the Stairway to Heaven. So, by all accounts, I should be
starting to head down. And it looks like the trail goes down there. Alright. There it begins going down. So I'm going to put the camera away so I can concentrate on the steps. And here's a pile of rocks and trees and rubbish and why, I don't know. There's a sign around the other side. Let's see what it says. By the way, it's 81 degrees out and the breeze feels good. Pinwheels Vista. I guess there's a view over there. I don't know if you can make this out, but this stairway to heaven is just a series of rock steps that mostly go all the way down. Occasionally there's a break, but it's quite a trip down. There is a big jumble of rocks along this trail coming down, and along with smaller ones to step over. Oh, and don't forget the roots. Yeah, there's always roots. Well, the last, I think, 0.6 to go. The trail really smoothed out and widened out. I suspect that's to get the locals on the trail and make it think it's going to be an easy hike all the way up. Then after about half mile or a little over half mile, then they spring the trap on them and make it all rocky. And they're thinking us have gone too far. It's only a little farther to the Vista View thing. So then they keep going and keep going and keep going. But I'm enjoying this a little bit, coming down now. Got just a little bit to go, and open area. I hear a road down there. So meet Brother John down there, and there's still some rocks here. Speaking of Brother John, there's Brother John right there. So he came in a little bit to meet me. That must mean I'm real close. Look at that. There he is, in the flesh. It's Brother John.
Okay. Well, there's Wander coming down the trail. Imagine that. I hiked in at least a couple hundred feet.
Well, we can hike a couple hundred feet back out.
Oh, yeah.
Because I ain't going back that way.
Yeah, going downhill in the shade. What can be better than that?
Oh.
All right. Well,
All right, so I'm going to sign off since Brother John is here. Just got a couple hundred feet more to go according to Brother John, and we'll be at the car. And this day will be done. Tomorrow will be a 0, so you won't see a video tomorrow. And day after tomorrow, we'll start at the same place where I started today, on New York 17A. All right, with that being said, y'all have a great day.